first understand the lecture because we have to start. Isometric drawing with AutoCAD. This is our first thing. Okay, learning objective. Yes, please, everyone, when I am explaining, I am giving you some important hints and tips for the exam. If you are not keeping yourself alert, and this next week is the exam, so you may face problem or you may get delayed. What I mean is, if you know how to do it something in a very systematic or a smart way, you can finish the same problem in 10 minutes what you takes for half an hour. Isn't it? So these are important things. Just please watch and concentrate. Learning objective to review what is meant by isometric view. So what is an isometric view? You already know it. We will just refresh it. What is isometric view? Can anyone recall? Right from the beginning, in the introduction itself, we talk about different views. Isometric view, oblique view, perspective view, different types of views. Isn't it? What is isometric? How you tell?
It was accurate and
3D views.
Yes, 3D?
three views.
Three views? No. Three views is called multi-view. That is three view, top view, front view, side view is called principal view or multi-view drawing. That is all two-dimensional drawing. It's not isometric view. What is isometric?
3D.
I give you an example. 3D, three-dimensional view of an object. That is, if I have an object like this, okay, what you are seeing is the front view. So now you can see only two axes, this and height. Can you see this? Because this is line of sight. So what happened, in order to give you the access to idea about the third axis also, I will turn this object like this inclined by 30 degrees. So this is called isometric view, in which the axis is getting exposed to all three dimensions, x, y, and z. Isn't it? So this is the isometric view. For example, in another measure, a picture of an object is given and you were asked to draw the three views, top view, front view, side view. That picture is an isometric view because in that you have all three dimensions, length, breadth, and depth, height. Length, depth, and height, all three are there. Otherwise, this is a two-dimensional screen. So you can have only two dimensions, isn't it? That's what isometric view is. Everyone should remember, understand how to draw isometric view using three principal views of an object. This is how I will show you how to draw it. To be able to use AutoCAD in drawing, of course, all our things we are drawing using AutoCAD, so hopefully we will do that. So this is what. First thing in AutoCAD, isometric drawing is the first step to drawing 3D. When we want to draw any object as a three-dimensional object, it is better from conceptual, from learning point of view, to understand the view, to know how we draw isometric view. If that part is clear, 3D drawing or conceiving, perception, visualizing 3D become more easy. Right? So in drawing, we consider isometric drawing as a good step or an initial step, first step towards 3D. Okay, how isometric drawing works? For example, here is one box. Just I draw one drawing. Okay, now we are going towards 3D, keep it in mind. So how many planes you need? 3 planes. Isn't it? 3D means 3 dimensions. So you have 3 planes. Now in AutoCAD, it helps us, it will, one side, if I want to draw under this plane, it is, we can call it as left isoplane. Isoplane is just a technical word, plane, you know, plane, 2D plane. So iso, because it is an isometric, it is isoplane. You can call this left isoplane, right isoplane, and top isoplane. So always AutoCAD helps us to draw in 3 different planes. How? We will see. Now, AutoCAD provides the following command to help you draw isometric drawing. What is that command? First thing is you have to change the snap grade to isometric grade. What is meant by isometric snap grade? We will talk about and how we change it. Isometric snap. So far, in all these semesters, when you are coming and opening AutoCAD, AutoCAD opens as a screen, correct? And you will see X, Y, the 2 axes over here. Isn't it? This is what we were doing. So these are called rectangular snap. Your cursor will be plus. Why it is plus? It is rectangular. Okay? Because our 2 axes are at 90 degrees to each other, X and Y. Isn't it? This is X axis, this is Y axis. They make an angle of 90 degrees. So if I produce this, it will make a plus 1. Means they are at 90 degrees, the 2 axes. This is the default snap grid or the snap of AutoCAD. Means every 2D drawing we will be doing, we have done so far using rectangular snap coordinate. Now, for doing isometric drawing, we will change from rectangular to isometric snap. What is isometric snap? Because in isometric view, we tilt the object, isn't it, by a 30 degree or so. So what will happen? The axis will get tilted. So axis X and Y will not be at 90 degree, they will be at a certain angle. So instead of plus, what you see like this, it will become like this, the two axes. This can be X axis, this can be Y axis. They become cross, or this mark, instead of this. So the first step in isometric drawing is to change our rectangular snap to isometric snap. We open AutoCAD and doing it very easy. How? You remember when we are doing auxiliary view, we go at the bottom to the object snap setting and select perpendicular.
Yes.
Isn't it? In the same way, we will go to object snap setting and select change from rectangular to isometric. That's it. Simple one step. That's it. The thing. Now after that, the second step is you can move from one isoplane to another isoplane, because from one surface to another by just pressing F5 key on your keyboard, AutoCAD, or Control E. What do you mean by that? I want to draw here a circle. I draw it. Then I want to draw here. How to move the cursor from this plane to this? Just press F5. It will move here. I finish. Then I want to draw at the top. Press F5. It moves there. Again F5. It moves here. So it moves from one plane to another. I will show by opening AutoCAD, but just follow the procedure first. Drawing line. How to draw a line? You have to select object snap. How to select object snap? You go to the snap prompt and select object isometric from snap and grid. I will open and show you. You can turn off grid any time by pressing F7 on the keyboard. For doing isometric drawing, the first recommended step is to make a cube or cuboid with maximum dimension, length, breadth and height, or length, height and depth, whatever is called. This is a cube, isn't it? So we will make the cube. What do you mean by how you do isometric? Three views of the object will be given: top view, front view and side view. So with dimensions. In that you will see what is the maximum dimension in length, isn't it? Say 80. What is the depth? Say 35. What is the height? Say 55. So you will make a box using that maximum dimensions. This is first recommended step, because when you start drawing, all your lines will fit within this box. Okay? So this is what we are going to do today. Now in isometric, the circle will appear like an ellipse. Let me go back. Here, if you see this object, what will happen? Because of the tilting of axis, this circle will not be perfect circle. It will get a little bit bulge. So it will become like an ellipse. So such circle, we call it isocircle. It's not a circle, isocircle, yes.
For left and right, is it opposite or?
What do you mean by left and right? The isoplane?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's opposite.
No, because the picture showed
This one?
yes.
Here. This is left isoplane, this is right. You can call this front isoplane. If you want, this is front, this is left. So this will be the right. It will move from, at a time, 3 planes. Whatever name you want to call it. Okay? So you can call it left, right or front. So for drawing isometric circles, you have to select the commands of ellipse. Like when you want to draw circle, what we used to do, we select circle, we go to the center of the circle, put the radius and it draw. This is the normal procedure. But in this, we have to select it as an isocircle. Go to the ellipse command, press isocircle, then center, then put the radius of the circle. It will draw it. And use F5 always to change from one plane to another, from top to left, left to right, or to the front. Isocircle, this is the command. Ellipse, EI is the command for ellipse, or you can select ellipse from the this menu which you have at the sides. And I for isocircle, then you can use F5 to draw at any plane the circles. Only thing is, up for the drawing the circle, you have to use ellipse command in isometric view. Okay, because it is no more a circle, it is an isocircle, so ellipse will help. When we are doing isometric mode, the important tip what I was telling you is make sure that F8 is on. F8, okay, ortho mode. Sometimes if it is off and we don't check and we start drawing, you can complete the whole view. But after that, when you try to see it at a certain angle, it will give this figure and you will lose your marks. So this is important tip is keep always F8 on. Draw box using overall dimensions and use F5 always to change from one to another. Understand and practice drawing isometric view from the given 3 views of any object. 3 views of the object will be given and we will draw the isometric view. In this, you should know how to put the dimensions, means practice. Before you print, put some dimensions. what will happen? Linear dimension, inclined dimension, it can give correctly. But for the circle, we just now we see we cannot draw direct circle. So we have drawn it as an isocircle, correct? Isocircle using ellipse compound. So in the dimensions, when you give and try to put the radius of the circle, it will not give. So that is what know the dimension. So you have to put it separately. I will show you. Scale it to fit in the A4 size frame and print. Fine. If in a question scale is given whatever 2 or 1:2, 2:1, whatever, you do the scaling, then fit in the A4 size frame and print. Thank you for your attention. I mean, this one is the first small setup or explanation about isometric view. So now, coming to basics of isometric view, first thing, what is isometric view? In which the object has been tilted by an angle. Clear? Now, when we want to draw isometric view, you have to change your snap from rectangular to iso. How? I will show you now by opening AutoCAD. Third is, only thing, when you are drawing circle, keep it in mind, you don't go and directly select circle. You select ellipse and then tell the computer then it is an isocircle. How? We will now going to practice it. Now, what is the practice? It's nothing but something like this. I don't have it here. Nothing. Okay, sir. Let me close this. This is what the exercise is, classwork. 3 view to isometric classwork. This is there on your blackboard. For some reason now it is not opening because of the network problem, but I will give you. So what is it? I will just try to zoom it so that you can see. Can you see the color?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the 3 views of an object. These are the 3 views of an object. One of it, I will draw it and show you how we are proceeding drawing. The other one you will draw and show me as a classwork, first classwork. So if I am drawing this, you will draw this like that. Okay. So I split it into 2 for the practice. Now, what is it? This is top view, this is the front view, and this is the right side or left side, whatever you call it, one of the side view. Right? You have to combine them together to produce an object like this. It is opposite of what we were doing before. What was before? A picture of the object was given to you and you were drawing the top view, front view and side view. So now we are going reverse way. So we are closing the loop. Okay? So this is where the whole engineering drawing things should come as a concept in your mind. Because today hopefully is the last class for us. So this is how you should understand how to bring it back to its original position or the original shape using these things. Now, for the convenience of drawing, just for time being, what I will do is I will draw here. Okay, so I will delete this part. What I am doing is, because there are 2 exercises, I am keeping only 1 exercise so that I will draw here isometric view and you will watch how it is being done. Now, if you are not able to see this dimension, the dimension here is 80, this is 40, this is 60, 30, 20, whatever are the given dimensions. Or what I can do is, because I was showing it to another section in the morning, instead of this color, let me change it to yellow color. Maybe it is more visible. Because of the black background, yellow will become more visible. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now, first step in isometric drawing is you have to change the snap to isometric. What is this snap which you are seeing here? Can you see this? It is already isometric. You see they are at cross. Suppose you don't have it. Then how to load it?
Settings.
Go to the settings and go to the snap and grid. We were selecting perpendicular here. Yes, where? Just about where? Continuously both of you are like this. So are you reading mobile or what? These are, at the end of the semester, there is a marks for how you are. So all this you will get. Now it is the time. So don't show up these things at the end. Snap and grid. Snap and grid is here. Rectangular snap is by default. I will say okay. You see now it is plus. Can you see this snap? This is what it will be. So you have to go and change it to snap and grid, change to isometric graph. Okay. Whenever you close AutoCAD and open it, it will be in the rectangular snap by default. So if you are doing a problem of isometric, first thing is you should change it to this. Okay. Now I will press.
Why we should change?
This is what I was explaining. You were not listening. You are listening in the first view. What is default? It's rectangular coordinate system is the default coordinate
Yeah,
system.
I know. But it's
So the axes are at 90 degrees. Now you are drawing something at a different angle.
Ah,
So
so
that's
the
why the
line will
angle
be
of the
changed.
axis, yes, it will be inclined. That's why we have to change it.
If X, we should.
Now, here we are. When I press F5, you see, notice what is happening to this axis. It is rotating, isn't it? The two axes. So it means it is moving from one isoplane to another isoplane. How to know which isoplane you are? It will tell you here at the bottom. See, when I am pressing, what did it give? Sorry, F5. No. The command line has missed. Here it will show now F5. Where is it? Left isoplane. Now I press F5. Where?
So,
Top isoplane. Right isoplane. Left, right, top. Everyone follow this? This is the very important thing. If you follow this, then rest is all will go. Now, first thing we will create layers, create one or two color layers. For example, there is a green and yellow over here. Enough. I will go to one of the layer. For example, green color. The layer is off, he is saying. So I will put it on. Okay, the layer is on. Now I will check a box and I will make a box here. Box means this cube, like that. So for this, I will take the length and the depth and the height. So what is the length? Length I will draw in this direction, and when you are drawing this, make sure F8 is on, ortho off. So on, ortho on. Right? Now sir, what is this? 80, 80. Okay, now I am going up. Up means my cursor is moving up. I cannot go this way, this way. It can only draw like this because you are in one plane now. Okay, one isoplane. So this means height. What is the height? 40. Then I can draw like this, 80, then down 40. So I draw one side of the box. Okay, now from here I want to move this direction. It's not moving, so I will press F5. Put 60, then it's moving this direction. 80, then in this direction. What, he did not take 80?
yeah. Do it again.
Do the 80 again.
Okay, 80. No. It doesn't matter, we can take it again. From here, go in this direction, 80, press enter, then go this direction, 60, press enter. Okay, two-sided finish. Now the third side, it's not moving up, I will press F5. So 40, then this direction, 60, enter. Okay, again from here, F5, this direction is 80, enter. Then this direction, it's coming down, so I will say 40. Then I will take from here to here, how much it is? 60. This is the box.
Put 9.
Okay, I think
Three.
I
You
made
put
it
nine.
extra, doesn't matter. Let us draw it again. Instead of 60, maybe I put at 80, that's why. I'll do it. This is the box. Now, what is the advantage of this box is, we have taken the maximum length, breadth and height, or depth and height. Now, whatever model that it is, it has to fit inside. No line should come outside. So this will give you like a limit. If lines are coming out, means you are drawing something wrong. Isn't it? Everything should fit within that. So that's why even without this box we can draw, but for the first initial settings, it's always better for the 2-3 way times you should have to draw, so that you know you are not going somewhere out of the limits. Now, how to start drawing? This is the front view. Front view you combine with the side view, like this. This is the side view. So we will go back to layer 0. Take the line, we will start from here. What is the length of in the front view of this axis? Let me 80. Because what we will do, we will draw this plate first, which is the bottom plate. This is the height of it. What is the height? 15. Right?
Yeah.
And keep it in mind, not necessary that all dimensions will be given here. Some will be here, some here. So you have to do plus or minus to get all the dimension. Because repetition of dimension is not considered as a good thing, as per the rules and convention. So they try to avoid repetitions. That's why some dimensions are there, some are here. So gentlemen, let us see. We will start from here. Then this direction, how much? 80, 80. Now what is the height? I will go F5.
15.
15. I am drawing bottom plate, so 15. Then I will move this side, F5. How much? 80. Enter. Then this side, 15. So what I did is, this plate which I see in the front view, I am drawing like here in the front view. This is my side view, which will come here. And the front view and side view, I will combine together with respect to the top view. Because top view will give you the direction where it is. Let me have this model. You can see, very simple looking model, but it has many things in it. You have an inclined surface here, you have inclined here, you have inclined here. Fine. In the front view, when you draw it, everything is in one plane. In the top view, you know that this surface is not here, it is here. Getting? So this is the difference of each surface. You will see it from the top view. That's how you should imagine. To combine. Well, what is this surface? Where it is, where this inclined is, you have to look at the top view. Fine? This box and this, what you are seeing, how it is, you have to look it from the top view. So this is how you have to proceed. So from here, when I use the side view, see the first one, how much it is? 20. Why 20? You see, this is 20, 20. The total dimension is 60. So how much this will be? 20, 20, 20, 20. Now, if I draw a 45-degree line, where this 20, 20 will come? Here. This is 20 and this is 20, this is 20. Always keep it in mind, the best working principle that we talked before also. First, you work with the visible line, then hidden line, then the center line. Isn't it? So now, this is the first 20, this is second, this is third. So you know these three boxes together, we will combine over here. So I will take a line, start from here, go in this direction, F5, this direction, 20, 20. Then I will go in this direction, 20. Then this direction, 20. Then this, 20. Then here, 20. See, what I am trying to produce is this shape. Fine. How much this is up to the semicircle this? It is not given here, but it is given here as 20. So that's why it is all, this is 20, 20, 20 like this. All dimensions are 20 in this particular exercise. Other exercise you may have different dimensions. So now I will take again, I will go, what is the height of the plate? F5, up, F8 is on, 15, yes, 1, 5, enter,
Plus 5.
yeah. No, I was checking this ortho, that's why it will come like that. Now ortho is on, no problem. It's here. Now we are in this direction, so 1, 5, enter. Then in this, it is 2, 0, enter.
No.
In the morning class also, this computer has given some problem, so it looks like he has to come and check. This is because before our class, there was a water resources class, so they changed all the settings. Anyway, this is here. Then we will go inside. So I will go F5, this direction, 2, 0, 20. Then this direction, F5. I'm just moving with F5, 2, 0, enter. Then this direction, 2, 0, enter. In this direction, 2, 0, enter. Then come F5, this direction, then now I will draw one line from here to here, which is 1 line. See what I am trying to do, how I am drawing these blocks with respect to this. But because this is the bottom plate and this is the upper plate which is here, which has a higher height up to here. So this height will come later on. This is the surface that we have drawn. Now in this surface there is a semicircle, isn't it? So how to draw the semicircle? We will go to the center of this line and draw a circle. Then we will trim it. Okay, so first of all, whether the center is there or not, just go to the setting and check midpoint is clicked. Yes, midpoint is there. So we are ready. Now we want to draw a circle. So what very important is for the circle, we select not circle as the command, but as an ellipse. Everyone follow this please. Ellipse. After it select the ellipse, it will ask you whether it is an arc, center or isocircle. So here I will write I for isocircle. Then press enter. Then he will ask, specify the center of the isocircle. So this is the center. Now, what is, you see, it's drawing circle, this, is it correct in this direction? No, so what we have to do?
F5.
Everyone in the back, F5. Now, is it correct?
No.
See the circle, is it
No.
correct?
No.
We are drawing in the top plane. This is not the top plane, so press F5. Now you are. So what is the radius
To the
of this circle?
5.
5? 20 means half, 10. 10. So you have drawn. Now one more time, I will zoom it. I will try to draw one more isocircle at the bottom. Everyone on the back, you are able to see this? what we are doing, we are trying to draw a circle. So I will select ellipse. Then here I will come and write I for isocircle. Then he will say, tell me where is the center of the isocircle. So this triangle is the center of the isocircle. Then give the radius 10. Okay, now I will say trim. This is the boundary and this is the boundary. Enter. I don't need this part, I don't need this part. So I have trimmed it. This is a construction. This is a construction line, I can delete it. Now this is a line which I don't need now, so I will delete it. Now, what is it? You have drawn what it should be, looks like from here, isn't it? Now, what you have learned so far is how to move and how to draw an isocircle. Now, this part is finished. Now we will go towards this part. How to imagine what is this part? See, that there are two rectangles in the top view. Okay? What is the shape of this and what is the shape of this? The height is come from the front view. But the shape, how it is, it will come from the side view. So the first 30, this is total is 60 by the way. Isn't it? Total is 60. So this is 30, this is 30. So first 30 is the rectangle and the other 30 rectangle is inclined. This rectangle is here and this rectangle is here. It is inclined. Okay? So we will draw first rectangle as a solid and second we will draw it as an inclined. How to draw? Again, I will start from here. Then what it is? Okay, in this direction 30. Then in this direction 20. Then this direction 30. Enter. Then in this direction 20. Why I draw here? Everyone is following? See, this line is indicating that it is at the maximum height. So this is the maximum height, 40. Now this rectangle, what you are seeing here, inside this there is a hole. We will come to the hole later on. But we will draw this. Now what is this rectangle? It is inclined, isn't it? So for drawing that inclined rectangle, what I will do, I will draw a line here of 20 because the width is 20. Now I have the line. I will go here, sorry, take a line. And I want to draw the inclined surface. Can I draw? No, without F8. So we have to put F8 off and draw it. Where is it?
How could I know how much should I?
Because it is given. The dimensions are given. It is given as 20. In the question, this width is given. Now, why it is coming like this? Because I did not join it correctly. Where is 20? No, there is no. Okay, just draw a line from here of 20 as the size. 20, enter. So there should be a line. It's not drawing.
Press 0. It's F8.
You press 0.
Yeah, maybe I press 0 instead. This this keyboard, you know, 20, enter. Okay, enter. Now you have this line here. So we can just join it. See, already the shape is coming, isn't it? Now what you have to do is, the total height is 40. Out of 40 you have drawn how much? 15 here. So 40 minus 15 is how much? Yes, 40 minus 15, 25. So draw, sorry, F8 first put it on. This was what I was saying. If the F8 is not on, it will not be correct. So make sure that every time you do, delete this. Press F5 to come in this plane. How much? 25. Enter. Then I want to draw from here. Okay, go down. How much? 2, 5. Enter. Then this direction. From here to this direction, F5. How much it will be? 80 minus 20. So 80 minus 20 is 60. Draw this line.
F5.
Yeah, it's already there in the line. So you have drawn the shape. Now we need a hole. Now in order to see what it is, just I will put off the layer. Doesn't it look like a three-dimensional object? But there is something. Can you see the bottom?
Yeah.
Can you
Should
see?
be hidden.
It should be hidden because it is under the surface. But in 3D, it is a solid. It is a solid, so we don't keep anything as hidden. So what I will do, I will trim it. So I will say this is the boundary. Enter. Trim this. Now, does it look? Shall I zoom it?
Yeah. Victor, can you move the shape like this?
You cannot. When you draw it as a 3D, you can. Isometric is a fix. Okay? What it is, basically, for a non-technical person, when he see this object, it gives him an impression like this is a 3-dimension. But actually, it is a 2D object, isn't it? Only we have shifted it to look to our eye. This is called optical illusions. You know, someone sees something, but it is in reality it is something else. But anyone, if you call someone, he will say yes, it is a 3D, but it is not. Fine. Now in this one, there are two things. Let me complete. After that we can. There is a hole here and there is a ellipse here. How to draw that? Now for drawing hole, if the center of the hole is not given, always the thumb rule is, it is draw a diagonal and the point of intersection of the diagonal is the center. Okay? In 3D, in this is common. In many questions it will not, then just you draw the diagonal, that's the point of intersection, will be the center. Everyone listen to this, because on the exam day, many students, they don't draw, because they say center is not given. They get confused or they leave it, or everyone asks, where is the center, where is the center? And I cannot answer, because you should know what is there. So what it is, just I will draw a line, diagonal line, from here to here. Okay, now midpoint of this will be the center of the circle. Now in order to draw a circle, I have to select ellipse, then I will say isocircle, then I will say this is the center, and you see, is it drawing correctly?
No.
No, so press F5. Is this correct?
No.
Press F5 again, now you are. What is the radius? Radius of this circle?
10.
No.
4.
5.
5. Because in the front view, it is diameter is given as 10, so radius is 5. It doesn't matter, 5 or 10, whatever is given, you can just use it. So this is where it is. Now, we want to draw an ellipse here. There is always a confusion now. Where for drawing circle, I have used the ellipse command. Now, in order to draw the elliptical shape, shall I use the center command, circle command, opposite of it? No. Actually, in this one, that ellipse is not exactly elliptical in shape like this, but it is two straight lines followed by two circles. And you trim this part. You take out this and this, it will look like a shape of an ellipse, but it is not exactly.
So you have 2 center?
Yes, so how to know what is it? It is given r is equal to 5. So you know what is the distance from here to here. What is the distance from this center to this center? It is this 20. It is not given means, if I extend this line, for example, up to here, press enter. See, it passes through the center. Isn't it? So it means the distance from here to here is this. And what is the distance from this edge up to the center of this circle? It is given at the bottom here, 12.5. You can read this here. Right? So it means I just need to draw a line at a distance of 12.5, then we can draw that ellipse. So what I will do for drawing that, you can draw it any way, wherever, how you want to draw it. Or I will say extend this line, this one up. Extend up to here, enter. Okay, like this. Now, draw a line from this edge to this, and then the distance from here, which is this edge up to this here, in this direction, F5 is 12.5, which is given. Okay, so I have a line over here, 12.5. So what I will do, I will draw either a circle, isocircle from there, or I need to. You have to just locate the center. What I am doing is, I am just trying to locate the center for drawing the circle. You are getting the distance from this edge up to the center is 12.5. Or I can say extend the line up to here, this line. Okay, then I will take a offset distance of 12.5 from here, draw a line here. Okay, then I can say extend it up to here. Okay, this is where the center is. So we have the center of the circle, center of the circle. So I will take ellipse, say I for isocircle, enter. This is the center. Just zoom in and select the center correctly. See, when I draw, this line did not become perfect. Anyway, just for demonstration, it doesn't matter. You can draw. Is it drawing correctly? No. So press F5. This is the circle, radius 5. Again, I for isocircle, enter, this is the center, and draw it with a radius 5. Isn't it? What I was doing is taking a distance of 12.5 from here to here. Now I will take a line from here to here, join it.
Wow.
Isn't it? Now, what is it? This is part, and this part, let me trim. So this is the, sorry, this is not one line, trim. This is the boundary, and this is the boundary, enter. I want to trim this, and I want to trim this, isn't it? This is a construction line, I can delete it. This is a construction line, I can delete it. Isn't it? Now, this line, I am, without deleting it, I want to show that at the bottom also there is an ellipse. So we will put F5 and we will go. How much is the depth? 15, isn't it?
Yes.
50, enter. Now, from here also, there is a line going bottom. How much? 15, enter. Now, same thing. This is a line going to the bottom, 15, enter. And there is a line going from here up to the bottom, 15, enter.
Can we do metal?
Yeah, you can do mirrors at a distance of 1.5, but you have to do at a below at a 1.5. Just we don't need, that's why I am doing it like this. Now, you see, this thing which you are drawing, it is inside the surface. So is there any need to draw it? No. So what you need is show only this line and this, all other will go. So there is no need of wasting time on this. Just to show you the concept, I was drawing this. Basically, you just delete. Why? Because it is inside. What you see is, now I will trim it. This is the boundary and this is the boundary. Enter. I don't need this part, I don't need this part. Now, what about this? Trim up to here, because I have extended that line just for taking center of the circle. So, sorry, trim, this is the boundary. Press enter, then trim this line. Okay, this one, this is extra line, that's why it becomes like that. Okay, I will delete it. Now, how do you see it? Like a 3D, and this is indicating that this is a hole. This is towards the depth. So once you draw this is called the isometric view. What we did is, while we are drawing this section and this, we are keeping top view in mind to check how it is. Which is the lower plate, which is the higher plate, where is the height of it. Now putting the dimensions, linear from here to here. Linear means a straight line, so this is a straight line. I will put here as 15, correct? Dimension, align. Align means incline. From here to here, it is how much? It's showing 20.5. Why? What is the size there? Why everyone is silent?
20. You didn't press F8?
Maybe
Zoom.
Zoom what? Zoom will
maybe
change.
it's
resolution.
آخر كم أخذها من المقطع.
What is it?
The wrong point. Effect wrong.
Yes, it means that when I click it, I am not precise. I did not click at the exact point. This is why it is. So this may happen with you also. That's why purposely I did it. See, when I see dimension, align, you have to click this corner correctly. I clicked here. Is it correct?
No.
No, it is here. This cross, isn't it? This is the one. From here to here. You see how much? Exactly. So while doing, this happens. And the student, they do 2-3 times the same, and they start coming to me and saying, no, I did it 3 times, but it is giving 20.2 to me, 20.3, not 20. So it's not, just try to keep it in mind. Now, I want to give this dimension, the same dimension, I can give here also. I can measure here also. Isn't it? This is the same block. Either I measure here or here, it is 20. Correct? But which is correct? This one or this one? The upper one or lower one? Yes. Why?
Outside the.
What is the rule and the convention? We don't put dimension over the surface of the object. If you are putting like this, you are violating some of the basics. So it's better not to put this type of dimension, but here. Now, in the same way, dimension aligned from here to here. 80, correct? Okay. When I am putting dimension, just differentiate between my main drawing and this, I can go and select it by a layer. Isn't it? Does it make difference? Layer. So it is, I am keeping it by, so that you can differentiate between this and this. So dimension, linear, from here to here, 25. Okay. Now, dimension, aligned, from here to here, it is 30. Okay? Why it is coming white? Because I did not change the layer, otherwise it can. Now what will happen? Check. Dimension, radius. This is the circle. If I say radius, it should show me radius. Nothing. It will not. So this is because it is an isocircle, it cannot give you the radius. For this reason, what we have to do is,
take a
we
look.
will draw a line simply like this or anywhere, wherever you can. Draw a line and write that as r is equal to something. R5 or whatever it is. F5. Then I will write here, take a text and go here. I will say R5. Okay? So like this. Similarly, I can draw a line to show that this is also 5. By chance, both radius are 5, isn't it? So F8, I can release and say this. So both are r is equal to 5. Now, because I am drawing it with yellow color, so I have to change it. I will just change all this to layer.
Doctor, you can choose a line and then put R.
Yeah, you can choose a line. This is what I am doing. I am drawing a line and put r is equal to 5. Where you want to choose line? Is it what you are asking? Line where? Here?
Choose the dimension.
Dimension?
Yes.
This line?
Click dimension.
Click dimension, yes.
Align.
Align, yes. This is align means inclined.
From the center to the end of the circle.
Center to the end of circle, you mean like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
كامل.
What will happen? Yes, in this case, because you are in the same plane. If you are in left isoplane, or right isoplane, it will not. By chance, now we are in the same plane, that's why he is measuring. Okay? He is giving you 5, but that 5 is a linear. This is not a linear dimension. You have to write r to it. Okay? So anyway, you have to edit it in that way also. You got? Okay? So this is what it is. Now, this is isometric drawing. I can put the layer on and off. This is the box, everything is within the box, and this is the drawing with some dimensions. If you don't want at the end, you have to put out the box off and you have to print this. When you are printing, don't print this part, only this one. Once you finish, copy, paste it to A4 frame, write the title as 3-view to isometric and print. But you have to show all the dimensions necessary without repetition. So is there any dimensions here missing? See, length already came. Height already come. 25 plus 15 is the total height 40. But the depth has not come and the radius r has come here. So we will go, yes, radius of the other circle, you're right. So we will go to layer number 2, go over here, not here, say dimension.
ولا تبرد the yellow one, Victor?
You will it print what?
The yellow
Yes,
layer?
it will print. If you keep it on, it will print. You are putting off, then it will not. Otherwise, whatever is on, it will align. See, again 20.01. It means while I am selecting, I am not accurate. You have to just delete and redo. So this is what this has everything now. Now, what is the depth of it? You will give here dimension aligned from this point to this point. Here, at the bottom. This is the only thing. Don't put at the top, like this. So now everything is good. You have all the dimension necessary without any repetition. Anything missed? Radius of what? This semicircle?
Yes.
You don't have to give. Why? It's already there. Check.
20, 10.
Where you are? 20. What 20 is indicating? That's the diameter. So 10 will be half of it.
Okay. So we don't have to specifically make a radius.
Yeah, specifically because this is there. This one gives you this. Isn't it? This is total. Total is 20. So half of it is this. What is it? It's although you can give, but again you have to draw a line and put r is equal to. Because here it cannot measure. I am telling you r radius. See, it cannot give.
We don't have to show the length of the incline.
No, it is already there because 25 is this. This is same. Length of the incline is how it will come from here. Total is 60. This is 30. So this
So
is
we don't
30.
have to show everything.
Yeah, of course. Repetition is not allowed. No, what you do is, where is the other question? classwork, this exercise. Now, you draw this one, gentlemen. Before I start 3D, I want you at least to start before you forget how you do this one. What is the difference between this drawing that I draw and this is? Here there is a semicircle and there is an ellipse. Here no, it's just a rectangle, you don't have to. And there is a circle in the top view. Here the circle is in the side view, so you will see it from the top. What is it? The base plate is same as this. But here we have two levels. Instead of two rectangles like this, these two, I added two more rectangles. Now you have to know where they are and what is the height. Take the line, it is coming here. This is the height. It means this rectangle is here. Okay, so the first rectangle is a straight, the second what you see is an incline. What about these two rectangles? This is straight, then it goes down, the second rectangle is at this height. So each one is showing this is the height, this is the position. Okay, so you combine the front view with the side view to produce how it is. Now to start, first create a box and show me this. Yeah. Yes, do this, then I will see. After that, we will do 3D. I don't want to continue. Okay? Just give a break. Do this exercise now. Second, yes.
The first one.